Hello, I'm Stephen Hope, trader and founder of TheStopHunter, and welcome to my weekly look at what's going on with the gold price. Now, this is my last review of 2021 for gold, so let's hope it ends on a bullish note because there's many factors in play at the moment which can help the upside. We've got seasonality, things like festivals, Christmas, and maybe a more fearful market, unsure market around the COVID Omicron variant that's surging around the world at the moment. So I'm going to have a look at the technical analysis, some charts, a bit of sentiment to see where it may be heading next. So with that, let's take a look. So some sentiment based technical analysis to kick us off, and you see down the bottom left there how the price historically moves up. That's that seasonality factor I was talking about in the introduction. So we could expect a bullish period to take us through to spring, and our commitment of traders data, that's the black and the red lines, the red lines being the large commercials, the blacks the large speculators, still against us at the moment. A bit of a divergence going on, but the price has become quite flat, as you can see up the top there, trading around it now. It's 250-day moving average. Remember, the COT data gets updated on Friday, so it'll be interesting to follow where those lines go next, but I would call that a neutral to weak bullish sentiment outlook on the technicals there. Using our 4 line break setup here for reversals, calling the turns, then at the moment it's still to the upside, and our 1785, if we've been more aggressive with the 4 line break chart with a 2 bar reversal, has gone 1785, that level. If we was using a 3 bar, 1805, and a much more conservative one at 1877 near those highs, and the stochastic at the bottom still bearish. So at the moment it's just sitting on the sidelines there for the line break chart. Now the weekly line chart, not to get confused with that line break chart, again price trading within that yellow block between 1700 and 1850. That seems to be the bottleneck in terms of price, the range at the moment. Volume, as you can see from the profile, around the 1800 level, just picking up a little bit, the most common area there of trading at the moment. So again, in the longer term, sideways ranging neutral. And the daily high Kanashi, well, our signals at the bottom are bearish at the moment, but look like they're turning a bit more bullish. Now volatility coming off those real lows, now 8% at the moment, getting back to the average of about 10%. So starting to pick up, and volume, that's quite low still, trading under its longer term moving average, so we need to see a bit more action. It's gone a bit quiet there. Now in terms of price, trading around that bottom of that 2 line pink box breakout system. We've got a sell signal at the moment, but the price has just headed back in today, so probably negating that at the moment. And in terms of the 2 standard deviation regression trend, you can see it's pretty flat sideways at the moment, and price around the middle of that, the mean, and we could hopefully anticipate a move in either direction. But like I say, if you add on the seasonality factors, the odds favour more the upside at the moment. And the Renko chart using $5 block size, well, our signals are bullish in terms of the stochastics and the regression line, but the bottom modified DMI there, which is my trend indicator, still showing a bearish call at the moment, so probably still worth waiting in terms of indicators. But interestingly, on the price, I've drawn a couple of yellow rectangle boxes there, and it's highlighting the range really between 1750 area and 1800, but you can see how price has rejected going below that 1760, 1715 area 4 times over the last few months. So that's a key bounce point, but it's also struggled to get past the 1800, which is that top yellow rectangle box. So some interesting numbers to look out for there. Price at the moment trading below its longer term moving average. In terms of the pink line box breakout system, it's pretty neutral, trading within that at the moment. In terms of target numbers, upside wise, first one is to get through, like I say, that noise at about 1800, and then we've got 15 area, then 61.8% line at around about 1837, 1840. Then those highs come into play around 1880 before it can start thinking about hitting the 1900 area. And to the downside, like I say, a lot of noise around that 1760, 1750. So if it breaks there, it's going to be quite an important break. And then the next number down from there, 1715. But overall, it feels like it's warming up to the upside, but it's still sitting quite flat at the moment. So based purely on the technical analysis, I'm afraid gold stays as neutral for this week. Looking at the Heikin Ashi Renko, little change from our look of last week's analysis. Seasonality is bullish into 2022. Commitment of traders neutral, and we'll wait and see what happens on Friday, see if those numbers change. Full line break entry area stays the same around 1805. We head into the target, slightly improved from last week because the stops have become tighter due to the predictability of the price between, like I say, that range that we've seen. Then upside 1.86 to 1, 3.14 to 1, and downside 1.4 to 1 and 2.2 to 1. But again, overall neutral, but it's got the feeling of getting a bit of a stronger neutral. So final thoughts on gold. Well, it's still holding neutral, but things are warming up slightly, and there are those factors, historical factors, that could, push it upwards. And I'm surprised really with the resurgence of Omicron and COVID that we haven't seen more fearfulness thrown into the economy and markets. And naturally, historically, people have gone into gold to buy in such times, and we haven't really seen that at the moment. And the key sort of areas to watch here is volatility at the moment. It's very flat in gold at the moment. We want to see that pick up to help us, with a bit of momentum in either direction, bullish or bearish. But overall, it should favour the bulls at this time of year. Now, let me know in those comments below what you think of gold, where it is going to head next. Love to hear from you, and if you like today's video, please give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe buttons to receive future notification of content I'm going to be producing. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.